How was it, Judith, for you?
Rest is deepening. And it doesn't mean that I feel a bit wavering, a little bit, but also resting.
Yeah, doesn't disturb the connection, no? No. I mean, bodies do that. No, we know that. Bodies or whatever these systems are, they just, doesn't disturb anything, doesn't disturb who we really are, doesn't disturb the connection in this dimension. How lucky are we?
Yes, it's not comfortable, but here we are.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like that it's about comfort, huh?
Not at all. Not at all. Sometimes, of course, you would like that it would be more comfortable. Definitely.
In this realm, there is a preference.
Of course.
Definitely a
preference.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but the interest is that it can rest in whatever is there. That's the interest.
Yeah,
that doesn't need to be disturbed.
There is an interest. Yes.
The interest.
Yeah. It can get so quickly, can get a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, that's true. Although I don't feel that pressure right now. So here
no, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning it, because most of us know that tendency.
Yeah.
That it should be different than it is. Huh?
Yeah.
And that we have to do something for that. That we really have to work hard on ourselves and so on and so on. That's why I'm just mentioning it. And I don't feel it actually. It's very, very easy to be with this. Very easy.
Yeah. That is what I feel too.
Yeah.
And of course, sometimes the hands wants to move in that direction, and then again it's whoa, hands off. Also
exactly.
Hands off.
Exactly. Yes, they do. The hands come on and try to do everything. And sometimes they can. If there's a wound somewhere, it's easy to clean it or to take action. So it's a totally natural movement. Yeah. And sometimes it's clear, whoa, here is actually nothing to do other than just being present, just being there.
That's what I feel now, that in the midst of all what's happening.
God, we have grown, huh? It's good like this. Yeah. So welcome. Pleasure, Judith. Every time.
Yeah. Thank you. In my heart.
Always.
Maike.
Sandra.
Good evening.
Good morning. how nurturing it is just being together without having to perform. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Very soft, and in the same time, it's so powerful. I'm so glad.
Me too.
Yeah. And it was so beautiful, the interaction with Judith, saying in not going for it, just staying who you are with what you love most. That's nurturing, it's healing, it's everything actually.
It's the bestest medicine. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. And it's all that the heart actually wants to, it's so all that wanted to be spoken does not need to be spoken anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe it likes to. It's so welcome to speak, because sometimes even speaking just brings another perspective, or through speaking something else can come to peace. Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah, well, you see, it was just yesterday seeing that the meeting actually felt like it would bring me away from the heart. And there was a lot of discussion about what's going on in the world. And actually, what is more important, it's not about making Isaac wrong. You're not at all. He's in my heart. But what was seen in that was something appeared of, it's not what I need. Like what I really want is just this love story, be in the heart and seeing that these discussions, what's going on in the world, it's like somehow overwhelming the system. And maybe it's okay to see what's going on then, but in the everyday life there is so much excitement anyways going on, that it felt like what really was wanted was just this love affair, and to be in that and be in that. So, but what was really good was to see it registers like I don't get what I need, and to see that was a very young organization actually, and the feeling that is so well known in this system. I don't get what I need. What I need would just be to be loved, to be seen, and that was actually seen this morning, and there was a lot of sadness in that.
Oh, what a gift, Sandra! What a gift! I mean, just a meeting and all of that comes out of it. Wow! Wow! What a gift! Yeah.
Yeah, as Judith said, it does not feel comfortable.
Comfortable.
Also would love to that it is comfortable, feels comfortable, that this system would love to feel at peace, all the time, please, 24 hours a day.
Yes.
And,
Of course. Yeah. So let's see if that young being organization, does it feel met right now?
Yes, very lovingly, actually.
And let it drink of all of us, of our union here with our friends.
Thank you.
Yeah. It seems like it's personal, and it feels like that, of course, because young beings need that. They need that feedback loop, that they are welcome and that they are looked after. It makes totally sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it is personal, but at the same time you find it in nearly every being here on the planet, where for whatever reason didn't really get that. So let's be with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it drink. There again, it seems like it's you doing it, but it's for the good of everything. Everywhere where this gets witnessed, where it gets a felt sense of being seen and felt, it starts blossoming. At least that's my experience. So
Yeah. I get
personal
yeah.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah,
And
and showers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. This is for this little being. We are here. We are here as much as we can. As much as we can. And it doesn't need to do anything for it. All those tiny movements are noticed here.
Yeah, and this is what you said, and it doesn't have to do anything for it. Wow, that touched a really, really, really deep layer of always having this feeling in this organization, having to do something to get love, to be worth it.
Yes. Yeah. Which also makes sense because for most of us, our caregivers didn't get that kind of care themselves. So, it was just, bless them all. Huh? So that our young beings in here, they took over just to create a space and a field that's safe enough that they can grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they took over. So when our mother, father, those people that were around us weren't able or were not in balance. Mm-hmm. So our systems would try to create balance so that they could live, take the next breath. So we're very, very used from early on to take over. Even though, the most juiciest would have been to sink into a field that is just safe and sacred and yummy.
Yes.
Most of us didn't get that. So there's that memory to always have to be in control of it all.
Yeah.
So most of us have become control freaks, huh?
Yes.
Oh, we are such sweethearts. But I mean, you know, if you don't see it through, it's, oh, wow, and you find yourself in this circumstance. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, life wants us to experience that, wants us to stop for all those young beings that, so that they can drink now in our community. It's pretty safe, relatively, but at least there's no pressure. It will show us. And it gets a relatively clear mirror, you know, because that's the other thing. Our caregivers, you know, they were just, most of them, so fragmented, and so that we never got a clear mirroring of how we can actually be. You know, always these little split pieces, split up pieces. Broken pieces. That's a better word. Sometimes my German comes in. Translating my own languages. What did I say?
Yeah, well, I understand completely.
Good, thank you. Yeah,
and
me too.
Yeah, and you speak so beautiful, Maike. You know, everything inside feels like, with every word you say, yes, yes, yes. You know, it's like it feels completely seen, actually.
Oh, thank you for the feedback. So how is that young organization doing?
It feels like it can show itself. It can. It's like it can take place. I don't know how, or it can take space. I don't know how to say different. You know, it's like.
I understand. Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah.
It's not stuck there anymore and having to be.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful.
And like the heart is also it's like it can breathe again somehow. It's like that.
So when you go into the day, be very, very gentle with this one, please. So wherever you go, because you know our field is so special, and you know you might not, you know that, but I'm saying it to that. Yeah, I'm just speaking it. Just it might not be received like this everywhere, so hold it close.
It's very it's very good that you said it, because today it's the first time that I can go and meet my mother again after some weeks that it was close and we could not go there. So I mean, I love my mother, but in the same time that she is stuck in her own story. So I'm very happy that you remind me, you know, of this, to be very careful and very soft with what looks like two of us, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Just take care about yourself. Yeah.
Thanks so much. I'm so happy that what looks as you is looks at me in my life. and everyone who looks as the field out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sandra. Wishing you a wonderful time with your mother.
Thank you very much. And a wonderful time to all of you. My beloved ones. I mute.
Bettina would like to speak.
Hello.
Hello.
Sehe dich nicht.
Oh, you can't see now?
Ja.
So what can we play, Bettina?
Tell me.
We can sing a song together. Yeah, and I'm speaking to that feels so vulnerable. I mean, just to make that clear. Yeah, it's okay. Alles ist gut. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't really know that. Huh? No. But she's very trusting. She comes again and again and she's showing everything. She knows that she's welcome here. Doesn't matter if she's laughing or crying or singing or shouting or yeah, there she is. Yeah. Whatever happened to her, it's over and we're here. And it's again, I mean, it's a young one. It's a young one. Yeah.
Und ich habe wirklich, ich sitze hier, ich habe überhaupt keine Ahnung.
Yeah, she's sitting there and she has no clue. No, that's that young organization. That's that young one. She has no clue what's going on. And she doesn't need to. That's so good. In our being together, she doesn't need to. You know, I also have no clue. The truth is, I mean, as far as I can see, nobody has a clue. All we know is we show up here and we spend some time together and we are available to whatever wants to be with us.
Das bin ich, das kann ich sagen. Irgendwas ist da verfügbar.
Yeah, that's what she can say. Something like that. Something like that is available. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we can say. Yeah? We show up again and again and again. We don't even know why we show up in the end. And how lucky that we don't have to work it out or think about it, why. And I mean, remember those times when we always had to have a reason for everything?
Why?
I do it because. Oh, God, exhausting. To make up stories, to make up everything. We are so simple. Actually, we are so simple. Yeah. And we start breathing.
Ja, und irgendwas sehnt sich auch danach, einfach zu sein.
Yeah,
Also
something is
einfach
really
zu sein.
longing just to be simple. Yeah. Yeah. In all of us, we start breathing. We don't have to work something out. We can start playing again. Isn't it? That's like first we have to come home, nothing to do. And then something starts moving. It's always like that. Then, you know, it's getting curious. So, let's play. Can't make a mistake, can't mess it up.
Ich kann da so viel Anspannung abfließen fühlen gerade.
Oh, she's just feeling so much tension flowing away. Oh, so good to hear and to feel, because we can feel that. Most of us can see it, can feel it, can sense it.
Und immer wieder überrascht, was, da ist so viel noch, also da ist so viel, oh Gott.
And she's so surprised that there's still so much. Yeah, you know, it is and it's not. And what does it matter? It doesn't matter. You know, what I can see with everything, there is no end to anything. And also doesn't matter. We're just showing up for this. Yeah, not much of a choice, huh?
No,
No.
thanks God.
Yeah, yes. Yes, thanks God. Yeah, it's so good to see clearly, huh? Isn't it? And that's what bodies long for. They long for beingness. And also attunement. Huh? They love when they are in tune with everything. And that can only happen when there's no pressure, as far as I can see. Introduce a little bit of pressure and it gets stressful, tightens up in these bodies. And then it seems like there's something to do. The moment they come into resting, they have a good sleep, and and then they wake up and want to play.
Da freue ich mich drauf, dass das mal passiert.
Yeah, it's happening, Bettina. She's looking forward to that, she said. It's happening. It is happening. At least when we are together, I feel that. Yeah, there, you know, it peeks through. Yes, yes. Yeah. And, you know, it is a learning because all those young organizations, this one is also one. That's a young child actually showing. And that's in most of us all the time, all these emotions. I see children that did not get what they needed at that time for whatever reason. And it's not to blame. It's just now is the moment that we show up for them so that they can unfold, that they can complete what never could get completed, because it feels quite often that they are stuck in emotions or situations still since forever and ever, maybe even inherited. And they're longing for being picked up so that they can release and complete something where there was never the time for that. So it's now, doesn't matter how old we are or how old these bodies are. Just that we recognize that now and are available is enough. Yeah. So it's wonderful what's happening. At least from where I'm looking. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, little one.
There's a
Yeah,
trust.
little one. Yeah.
There's a trust to you. That's what you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah. You know, and when you say trust, it's actually a recognition. Yeah. And what that does, it actually gives you trust to trust yourself. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. See, and that's what would have been natural. Yeah. No, it's okay. Take your time with this. Yeah. Mhm. The talking is more to the one that's actually grown up, but now there's someone else showing, and she doesn't need those kind of words. It's very obvious. She shows us now. Thanks for those words. Yeah, yeah, very clear. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Just releasing. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
There's a part that tells it's enough for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Let's honor that. Mm. And we are here, you know, we're not going anywhere. We are still with that young one, even though we will maybe talk to somebody else. We're not leaving her.
Ja, da war so ein Impuls, als müsste ich jetzt gehen.
Yeah, see, there was an impulse that she had to go now. No, that's, you know, it's just the thing. We're in a group here, and you know, it's internet and all those things, but we're not leaving. We're still together. We're still together. Mhm. Yeah. It's okay like this? Yeah.
Danke.
You're so welcome. Bis bald.
You see me?
Yes, I see you.
Okay.
Yeah, there you are. Hello.
Hello.
Mhm.
doe even niet. Ik ben dood. My daughter.
You're so welcome to speak if there's anything you'd like to share. And no need.
Not much to say, but what I wanted to share is, you know, Koen Verzellenberg.
Oh,
Koen?
yeah, there's a few Kuns, so I'm not sure which Kun it is.
Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. He shared an SE tip, and it was when there's frozen parts in the system, you can put your one hand on your forehead and the other one on the chest. And I used it twice in healings that I give, and it works so beautiful.
Fantastic.
Yes, it directly starts to transform. And I think that, yes, that's still some kind of solution, right?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Whatever works. Happy to hear.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see this, yes. There's so much peace right now. It really feels like nothing.
How lucky, huh?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Maaike. I could sit like for another hour, but
Me too, Sylvie. Me too.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Maaike. Esther.
Ah, there you are. Hey, Esther.
I thought
Hey.
I was more faster than Eva, so she could stay in her nice place, but I was not fast enough. Hey.
Hey. It's easier, huh?
I'm not sure. You know, what is easier then? I mean, sometimes I don't know what is the focus, or
Well, it wasn't a question for the mind.
okay.
Yeah.
But my mind is most of the day busy with
I activated it, huh? It was just yeah.
no worries.
Yeah. Anything you like to share, or anything on your liver? Not on the mind, but on the liver.
Yeah, maybe, but then you have, when it's coming from a mind, you have to let me know, please.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I'm
anything you would like to explore, Esther?
yeah. That but yesterday, I mean, when I, you know, most of the times when I hear the sounds from the neighbors, then it's coming through the I don't know the name of the chakra, but it's near the tailbone. And then it's just traveling through my body, and then it's disturbing my heart. And yesterday I just put a little small blanket or yoga mattress actually on the ground outside, and then it felt that my system was resourcing with the energy of Mother Earth, so to say. But I'm just curious what. Yeah, it's of course it's an how you say that, not so comfortable energy. What I'm just curious what is it, or why is my system so reacting on it?
So who can say? Who can say, Esther? Who can say? Who wired the system?
Yeah.
Who made it grow? You know,
Yeah, but it's
at one point a sperm and an egg came together, and all of a sudden there's an Esther. Yeah. So who can ever say why it's growing like this?
Yeah, but it feels like it's the place of trust or mistrust.
No,
Then when the
no. Now you're going off somewhere, and
okay.
now we're in the mind. Now
Oh,
we're
okay.
trying to
Explain,
understand.
huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're trying to understand, which is not to understand.
Okay.
It's not in the realm of understanding. Understand, we can talk about mathematics or how to write or how to make a cake
Yeah.
or to build
Yeah.
houses. That's what the mind is good for. If you want to use the mind, that's good. There, you know, it can memorize and it can be creative in that way. And it's trying since forever to figure out how the body works. You know, there's all these scientists and all those people. So there might be a book that you can find, but that's actually not what I'm here for. And that's not what I'm
I got the
good
point.
for. Yeah. I'm really not good for that. Yeah. I can be here. That's the only thing I'm good for. I can be here. And I can invite everyone who wants to be here to be here.
Yes, I want.
And yeah, me too. And there is actually no interest to go anywhere. It just is interested to be here. So that's the invitation I am. Thanks for hearing. It's really beautiful how something hears. Yeah, that was nice. Thank you.
So, do you feel included?
Well, sometimes.
or that my system is meeting you, or that I'm
Again, it's an interesting question. You know, everything is always connected. So, and then somehow these bodies show up and they don't feel connected. They feel like being on their own. So, you know, I'm looking again and again who's doing it, who's in charge of it all. And I never can find anybody. And then at one point it drops into my heart. And then it's compassion for self in a way. But that all happens by itself. So it's, how can I say? I think the question is only relevant from when it has an idea that there is disconnection. But there is no disconnection, never, never, ever. It just is perceived sometimes as that. So there is no disconnection. It is all flowing constantly. And I know it is perceived in these human systems quite often as if it's separate and all by itself. I know. But the truth is it's not. It's not. And I know all of our systems struggle with that again and again and again and again. I know that. And here we are. If we look a little deeper, if we can look a little deeper, it's moving and changing all of the time. And that which offers the space for all of that is untouched. It's untouched. And then it goes, you know, that Nisargadatta's beautiful saying comes in. It's like, when I know that I'm nothing, that's wisdom. When I know that I'm everything, that's love. And between those, my life flows. So it's just...
It's a nice flow.
Sometimes it feels connected, sometimes not. We know feelings change. Oh man, how many feelings are there in 1 hour? Up and down and backwards and forwards and great and bliss and hell and torture and if there's one belief that that is who we are, who are we? What are we?
Tell me.
Yeah, you tell me.
I have no clue. I also have no clue what I'm doing on this earth. So.
Nobody does, Esther. Nobody.
Yeah, but many people, I mean,
everyone is
they
pretending.
have
Everyone is pretending.
goals and-
Nobody has a clue. Nobody has a clue. Can't have a clue. How can you have a clue? How can you have a clue about anything other than that you know that you're here? That's all. At least for this little sweet system. And it needs to explore that or to see it again and again and again and again. Yeah. And when it's losing its way, maybe someone comes along and reminds it. And you know, when there's whatever, when it's screaming, maybe someone is there who puts the arm around us. Maybe. So we are so lucky because most of us have at least had glimpses of seeing this. Yeah. So that question of if I feel included does actually not really make sense, you know, from this perspective. Only from the perspective of the mind it makes sense. Only from the perspective of the mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, and there again, you know, if the whole thing is understood, every word that came out of my mouth, if it's understood by the mind, it's useless. Throw it, chuck it. If it touches something and there's a resonance, drink it. If it doesn't make sense,
So anyway, it gives a relief.
oh, okay, that's the medicine.
Because I see that my system is in a way working so hard to connect with people, and then I mean I know it's painful, for your system not to be included. And I don't want to, I don't want to do that with others, so I'm working so hard, so I'm checking sometimes.
So what if you wouldn't work for just one moment? Nothing to do, Esther. For one moment, just here. Nothing to do. Here. The breath comes. Nowhere to go. And again, nowhere to go. Just here. No work. Nothing to figure out. Nothing. No inwards, no outwards. Thank you for inspiring this. It's very, very beautiful. Nothing to include. No special way to be. Nothing to work on. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Time for someone else.
Thanks,
Thanks, Mike.
Esther.
Again and again.
Again and again. Yes. Thank you.
Hi, Micah.
Lailani. Found you immediately.
Good. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Just really yearning to be held by you tonight.
It's a pleasure. If I can assist in any way to, to whatever, I'm here. It's so quick that our systems get in, or whatever we are, that they go into that changing, fixing mode, having to do something. It's
I know that well.
so it's so in the core of us, of these bodies, that there's something wrong with us, that needs urgent fixing.
Yeah. I spent years and years in therapy trying to fix myself. Oh, and truly, I just was getting sicker and sicker. The physical body just was breaking down. Yeah, yeah. Just that vicious cycle. Yeah.
And also it makes sense, you know, when there's a sense of suffering. I mean, where can we go? Where can we go? It's not really not easy. Just pain. Have a day of a headache. Oh, you don't want to live anymore.
Been there.
Yeah, all of us, all of us, all of us. Or strong sensations of, oh man, not knowing where to go with it. It's, yeah, not easy. Then so exquisite, coming into resonance and into recognition. So lucky, so lucky. Again and again and again and again. Yeah. And quick.
The love affair.
I feel so helped by you.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. Being in your presence. Wow. Just makes me laugh from deep within.
Just a reflection, Leilani. Just a reflection.
Love you, love you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Wow. Micah, I have to leave early, just to let you know.
Who's that?
Oh, Leilani.
Oh, okay.
Let you know I
Okay.
have to, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah.
Okay. Much love.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ava! Ah, Ava. I heard you saying, but I didn't know that it was you. Hello. Oh. Multitasking.
Yeah.
You're welcome to speak if there's anything you'd like to say. And you don't have to.
It's just so rich. I just feel so grateful that everything can be there.
and I can't even give words to it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Same here.
yeah, I wanted to ask that. Like, is there anything for you?
Same here. Same here. Just such a privilege to hang out together.
And it's so deep, like this. Just sitting like that is such a, and it never stops, and it's so, yeah, it's so beautiful. Like, yeah, it's everything.
Yeah. And it's a never-ending movement, or
Yeah,
don't really know how to say that.
but I understand. It's like this. Yeah.
It's never getting boring. It's not.
Mm.
It's just wow. Of course, because every moment is fresh, huh? Fresh and full in that which doesn't move. Oh, what a miracle.
Yeah. And it feels then if you sit like that, that they can really feel like more like what we are or what we are not, or
Oh, and then it's actually another miracle, you know, that there are these bodies with those senses, huh? Like eyes that can see, and then taste, how exquisite taste is, huh? Oh, you put something in your mouth and whoa, explosions of different tastes. Whoa, ecstatic actually. Smell. I also listening, all these different sounds that, you know, there's a sound coming and you know which direction and you know how many meters away. And, or the seeing with, you know, you have dimensions. Wow, room, space. Or feeling, you know, when you touch.
it's like life
Wow.
thing with itself. Like it's so amazing.
Texture. Ooh. Sensual, huh? So sensual. Ecstatic, actually. What an adventure.
No, extraordinary, but also that.
Extraordinary, yeah, I could, yeah. Extraordinary adventure. Yeah.
It's almost like I can feel like all the, yeah, it's time, huh? Like this, all these.
But you can just, yeah.
How you describe it, like that all the cells, or that there's really, you know, like that it's just one big interaction with each other. Like it's really, yeah.
I love that movement. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And thank you again for hosting us or making it possible.
Thank you that I can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Eva.
everybody joining and for you being there.
Yeah. Thank you all for showing up again and again, tuning in and being available to this. Next meeting will be on yesterday, Monday, I think on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Losing
fine.
track of time. Yeah. Yeah.